YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Black Couch Booking here with another video, and we're gonna talk about Elimination Chamber. So first things first, bro. I set an alarm for 4:30. Woke up, because it started at 5 a.m. because I'm in the U.S. Obviously, Elimination Chamber is in Australia, Perth. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to the Aussies. Aussies. Shout out to them. But the event overall was okay. I won't say it was mid. I won't say it was bad. My expectations were low. If you guys seen previous video that I made saying that, I'm not excited for it, and I wasn't excited for it because I kind of knew where everything was going. All of my predictions were correct except for one prediction, which I will get into. So let's get right into the video then. First things first. Women's Elimination Chamber was not good. It wasn't a good match. Out of 5, I would give it like a 2. Naomi got eliminated extremely early, and this Elimination Chamber match was very fast in my opinion. I don't care if it was 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It seemed extremely fast, especially with the eliminations and how the eliminations were happening. Raquel's elimination was hella rushed. Bianca Belair's elimination was like not believable for her character, because it takes a lot to pin Bianca Belair. So even a roll up for Bianca Belair wasn't great. They should have like had her go through the chamber. Go through the little, glass containers or, plexiglass that they hold the women in, or something like that, and then get hit with a finisher. And then for Becky just to, manhandle slam Liv Morgan right after Liv Morgan got the roll up was like a very rushed finish to me. And it just wasn't that great. Shout out to Tiffany Stratton. She had like an Austin Theory moment. Austin Theory taking the bump with Brock Lesnar, F5 of him off top of the pod was cool, and Tiffany Stratton doing the senton onto the ladies was very cool. I didn't know that was in her arsenal, and I'm proud of her, happy for her for doing that. So she was really a standout, which was great. But then she got eliminated right after that, which was very anticlimactic, and the crowd booed. First of all, the crowd was booing her when she first came out, and then they got behind her because of her performance, which was the same thing that happened to Bronson Reed when he competed last year. If that was last year, correct me if I'm wrong. So the women's elimination chamber match wasn't that great, bro. It was really rushed. It's kind of sloppy. I love Liv Morgan, my New Jersey queen, but she was telegraphing some of the moves. Like, they were moving like, it's a match that goes on and you gotta, come up with things on the fly. I understand that, but it just wasn't crisp. It wasn't, it wasn't flowing normally how other matches do. Let's move on to the tag team match. This is the one that I guessed wrong. Oh yeah, I knew Becky Lynch was going to win Elimination Chamber. The only swerve that they could have threw was Liv Morgan winning it and having Liv versus Rhea, because it's a part of, they were a tag team, blah blah blah. But it's fine. Rhea versus Becky is cool. Rhea faced Charlotte Flair last year. I don't think Rhea's gonna hold the title until next year's WrestleMania, but if she can get through the 4 horsewomen at some point in time, obviously Sasha Banks isn't back, but if she could wrestle Bayley in the near future, that would be very, very, very cool as well. So that's where I see her character going if they decide to do so. But yeah, Becky Lynch winning is fine. Like I said, Bianca Belair looked very disappointed that she lost, and we're gonna have Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. So I think we're gonna get Bianca versus Jade. I know what you guys are saying and trying to keep Jade away from her, but I have a sneaky suspicion that that's what we're gonna get, because the only other thing that could be good for Bianca Belair would be a match against Sasha Banks, but Sasha Banks is probably going to AEW. So the tag team match, very good. This is the one I guessed wrong. The Judgment Day won. I thought that they were gonna let Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate win, so then you could shift the focus to, is Damian Priest gonna cash in? But I feel like they're gonna keep that a surprise, quote unquote. But he's gonna cash in on Drew and Seth's match at WrestleMania for sure. Is he gonna be successful? That's what I'm not very sure about, but I know that he's gonna cash in, or he's gonna cash in the night, not the night after, because they're gonna be on night 1 probably. But he's gonna cash in on the Monday Night Raw if he doesn't cash in then, just so Drew can have his moment. Because remember, Drew didn't get his WrestleMania moment in front of a crowd because he won during the pandemic. So that's probably what Triple H wants to do for him, and Seth could really rehab and chill and get some off time, spend time with the fam. So that's cool. Yeah, but the match was good, man. Out of 5, I'll give that match a 4. I really enjoy what Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate were doing. Like, they were showing what a tag team was supposed to do, actually doing tag team moves, you know, quartering one opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need more chemistry like that. And this is a tag team that obviously they're very familiar with each other, but this is a tag team that came out of nowhere. You know, I still thought he was with Ridge Holland until he came out as Pete Dunne and they started working together. So I was very impressed with their performance. This is actually one of the better matches of the night, believe it or not, which is absolutely insane. This, I did not care about it. I just thought that they were going to pass those titles on and then unify them to make one belt and then make a new belt. But obviously that's not happening. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio getting them boos on the mic, man. Whether they lowered the sound of the mic or not, he's still getting those legit boos. He's still a legit heel, but he needs more to do instead of losing with JD McDonough. JD McDonough is kind of holding him back, in my opinion. I think that they need to officially get JD McDonough out of the group. Because JD McDonough could actually do some cool stuff. He can wrestle. Why not have him win the North American Championship? Send him back to NXT. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense to me. The stuff with R-Truth is cool, but enough is enough. The segment with Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, pretty good. So this is obviously going to be a turn for Grayson Waller because he didn't help Austin Theory after Seth and Cody Rhodes, you know, beat up on him. And shout out to Austin Theory, man. Even with the little stuff that he's been given, he's putting his all into it. And I really like Austin Theory, and I hope we can get him back on track. Hopefully a feud with a, you know, guy like Grayson Waller could help. But turning Grayson Waller face, I think that they saw how well he was received. But, you know, even though he's an Australian guy, but, you know, he was basically doing like face type of things. You know, doing the shoey with Rhea, you know, doing the shoey with the guy from UFC and stuff like that. So I think that they took that into account and say, you know what, I think this guy can be a face, but damn, I'm ready for Austin Theory to be a face. So I really don't want to see them go at it and Austin Theory be the heel in the situation, but he's so good at it, I guess, that it just works. So hopefully we can get something out of this. And like I said, guys, we're building up to the four pillars of the WWE: Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Carmelo Hayes, and Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker is coming, trust me. The men's elimination chamber match, I have the same issue. It was better than the women's for sure, but damn, why did Bobby Lashley get eliminated so early? I understand story wise, you know, Karrion Kross, you know, AOP, they hurt him, he's injured, blah blah blah, but damn, Black History Month, we got the two black wrestlers get eliminated like that. The first ones get eliminated, and it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, man. But the match overall was cool, man. This is one I didn't pay that much attention to, I'm not gonna lie, but I knew Drew McIntyre was gonna win. I knew Drew McIntyre was gonna win because nothing else would make sense. They're not. And my issue with this match as well, AJ Styles, it's always interference in an elimination chamber match, which is a chamber that's supposed to be locked and all that. Like, it's really a dumb concept if you think about it. Like, what's the point? So I was mad with the AJ because I don't want to see AJ versus LA Knight. I wanted LA Knight to get a shot at Logan Paul because now I don't know if Kevin Owens is gonna get that shot again. And I would love to see Kevin Owens win at WrestleMania, you know, the belt. But it's kind of like LA Knight is on fire right now. Like, having gold around your waist does mean something, and it means something when you're so like high up and you're so high on life and you just, you know, killing the game right now. Like, it means something, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs gold because that solidifies why he has so much momentum. Him just being like a fan favorite, having momentum all the time isn't going to do anything. A guy like R-Truth doesn't need that because no one cares. He's a comedic guy. LA Knight is a guy supposed to take very serious. So him not having gold is kind of like, you know, he's going to get gold eventually. I think he's going to be US or Intercontinental Champion. But I don't know how I feel about a match with him and AJ Styles at WrestleMania for really no reason. Especially because what match is Randy gonna get? Like, what match is if Bianca Belair doesn't get the Jade match, what match is she gonna get? What match is Nia Jax gonna get? Is Andrade gonna get a match? It's so many. What match is Naomi gonna get? I don't want to see pointless battle royals. Like, it's so many other things we could be doing. Are we gonna get LWO versus, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get AOP versus Street Profits and Bobby Lashley most likely. Like, we're gonna do LA Knight versus AJ Styles when there are better stories to be told for the mid-card of WrestleMania. Last but not least, I'm watching the match as I'm making this, and the match just ended because this is the one I missed. I had to go to the gym get them gains, but Rhea Ripley just beat Nia Jax. Shout out to Rhea Ripley, looking very nice in this outfit. This outfit and these angles that the cameras are, she's a very attractive woman. And I'm saying that in the most respectful way. Shout out to Buddy Murphy / Buddy Matthews / Buddy Lucky Buddy. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. Obviously, I knew Rhea Ripley versus Bianca versus Becky Lynch was gonna happen, and they could have threw us for a swerve and had Nia Jax beat Rhea Ripley just so we could get Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for which would be a better match, a more match that people will be interested in. I think people will be more interested in Rhea versus Bianca for the belt, and people will be happy with Bianca losing, and keep her and Rhea keeping her momentum up. But we're gonna get Rhea versus Becky Lynch. Rhea and Nia Jax put on a good match, actually. Oh yeah, the men's Elimination Chamber, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. And this match, I'll give it a 4 as well. It was a good match for what it is. We gotta stop giving Nia Jax so much crap, bro. Let's stop saying she's hurting people, stuff like that. It's not like she hurt people because she was so green and she's really a work hazard. These things happen in WWE. People don't blame Ridge Holland for what happened to Big E. It was an accident, bro. Like, sometimes she might be too aggressive, but she's trying to put on the best show for the crowd, for the fans. So it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nia Jax putting on a great match, and I'm seeing Rhea Ripley celebrate with her family. If that's her sister looks just like her. So shout out to Rhea Ripley, man. Shout out to her family, bro. She's come a long way. And she's young. She's not that old, bro. She's not 30. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rhea, man. Overall, Elimination Chamber was okay. It wasn't bad. But the two Elimination Chamber matches didn't, the women's one, I thought the women's one was going to be better than the men's one because I knew Drew was going to win. I thought the women's one, they were going to do something last minute and, shock us, but nothing too crazy. But it's alright, man. I'm ready for WrestleMania. I'm ready for WWE 2K24. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm looking forward to, getting some more subscribers. And I want you guys to, comment more, man. Let's have some conversations. Peace.